So what we're going to do is, I was asked if I could share my tool that takes the infiltrator, yeah, that's the word. I ain't even had a drink yet, hang on. Get that open. The infiltrator output and make it into kick friendly. Now I've been posting on Discord what I've been doing today and I've managed to do it, but what I've decided to do is I wasn't going to hand out the .NET code that I'd wrote because it was just, you know, slammed together with sticky tape and super glue, and I wanted everybody else to be able to run it, so I thought I'd write the program in Python. So here we are, we have 3 programs in Python. So we've got one to take the character set and make it into an assembly friendly file. We have one for the sprites to make it an assembly friendly file, and we've got one for the infiltrator disassembly file to make it into an assembly friendly file. Cool. I'm glad I ain't started drinking yet. And it's dead easy as long as you got Python on it. Hello. As long as you got Python on it, you'll be able to run these. So the way to do it, so no, I've only just started. 7 minutes, but I think 5 of that was me with my wait screen. So what I'm going to show is how to run these Python scripts effectively to convert the infiltrator files into assembly friendly files. And when I mean assembly friendly ones, I mean kick versions. Right, so we'll start with, I've got two binary files here. I've got a sprite one and a character set one. So we'll do the character set one first. So we use the convert character set file to assembly, and it's dead easy, as I've put in the description. Let's just grab that then. Choppy. Anybody else having audio problems? Okay, so we'll paste that in there. Now, okay, so what you do is you put the file name in. So we'll do, it's the character set, so it's test.bin. And we set the output to be character set.asm. I'll put txt because when you do ASM, the kick assembler extension kicks in and then ruins Python. So, and then you just press enter. And it says it's done it. And here we go. We've got now a assembler file. And if we open it, this is what it looks like. Oops, put that down. I want you down. There we go. And so it's just a kick friendly assembler file, but it's made the character set into a byte array, and I've done an illustration of what the byte is. I've also done the offset as well. So wherever you put it, I've marked down what the offset would be to get to this byte, as well as the character number. So I've done this so I can let you guys have it. And so if you decide to reverse engineer anything that you've got, and in Infiltrate it saves bin files of both the sprites and the character set, then you can use this Python, well, these Python scripts. Who's in here? What are you doing? I'm streaming. Go away. Sorry. No, it's alright. It's alright. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Leave it. It's alright. Being video bombed by the dog. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So I've done the character set and converted it into an kick assembly friendly file that you can just import straight in. So we'll do the sprite one. So I've got a sprite bin, and it's just the same thing again. Just literally grab that, paste it into here, and then just change the file names. So this one will be sprite.bin, spr.bin, and the output file will be, we'll call that spr.txt. Press enter, away it goes. We should end up with a text file, which we do, and this then becomes the assembly friendly sprite file. And if any of you eagle-eyed people will see, this is the sprites I use for Neptune Lander. Alright, so it's just basically to try, because when you're importing bin files, if you ever want to change, let's say I want to change this sprite, right, to have all ones that, you know, all that a line that goes all the way down there, then I've got to go back into the editor, do the messing about, export it as binary file. Here, I'd just go 11111111 like that, done. And then when you do the next assemble, that sprite would have that line there. And the last one, which took a bit of a while to get working, but it does work now, is here is GridRunner 2. Alright, so I'm working on GridRunner 2. So this is the disassembly straight out of Infiltrator that is not kick friendly whatsoever. Let me delete that. Alright, so we want to convert that into kick friendly code. Well, I've got it, it's here. So like I say, just copy that, paste it into the command box, paste it in, and then just put the file name in. So here it's amc_original.txt, and then we're going to create amc.txt. Alright, press enter, it does it, we end up with an amc.txt file. So this is what we've got before, this is what happens after. So everything's been put into lowercase, all the labels have been formatted correctly, and you know, I've basically, this can then go straight into kit. You could assemble it straight away and it would assemble off the bat. In fact, well, I was about to say I was going to show you, but I don't have the character set. So I have done this so you can then try, if you want to, reverse engineer a game. You've now got 3 Python scripts that will allow you to convert, one, the character set binary file that you can export out of Infiltrator, the sprite binary file that you can export out of Infiltrator, and the disassembly itself from Infiltrator. You can, by running each one of these scripts, you can then have a kick-friendly project in a matter of minutes. So this, I thought, was a better way of doing it. One, it teaches you guys how to do Python, right? 2, it will work on any OS, so it'll work on Linux, works on Windows, works on Mac. As long as you've got Python on there, it will work. And I don't have to worry about, oh, this doesn't work in Linux or this doesn't work there. And so, I mean, they're not massive files. They're not massive files. They're just a bit of text manipulation, a bit of testing, and it sorts it. I mean, most of the time today, was me learning how to put parameters in. How to put a parameter into a Python script. That took me about 2 hours trying to figure that out. The rest of it, easy. But, so I'll put... Excellent, excellent. Well, if you decide you want to do a disassembly of a Commodore 64 game, and as long as you use Infiltrator to grab the character set, grab the sprites, and then disassemble the thing. Yeah, I did this get-opt. I was reading about the argparse. Yeah, I was reading about that, but I use get-opt. So this, sometime tonight, I will put in my GitHub as just a repo on its own to help you guys to take your exports from Infiltrator and kickify them, for a better word, so you can then load them into a Kick project and then do what I've been doing and carrying on doing for as long as you want. I was just trying to make life a little bit easier for you guys. I don't want you to go through the pain that I've gone through. So I thought I'd do this. So you end up with, like I say, you end up with a sprite file that looks like that, a character set file that looks like that, and a official Kick disassembly file that looks like that. So if you're keen to do it, you've now got 3 functions or scripts to help you convert the Infiltrator to Kick. Right. I hope that has got people a little bit excited, and like I say, I'll put them on I'll put them on GitHub. I'll announce it when I've done it, and then you can grab it. And as long as you've got Python 3, you should be able to run them. Like I say, all you need to do is just put in the input file name and the output file name, and that's it. It does the rest. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it does help when you want to do this. Right, let's close this down. And before I get into GridRunner, this is GridRunner 2. I just wanted to show you how far I've got on. So I have, with GridRunner 2, I've done quite a bit of it. I understand quite a bit of it. I've just got to the game loop because GridRunner 2 has a much more complicated start screen, which had 4 or 5 different stages to go. So I just wanted to show you how far I've got with it, because this is a project I'm doing offline. Yeah, this is me doing a project, a disassembly project, and I thought if I'm doing GridRunner 1 on stream, I'll do GridRunner 2, because hopefully GridRunner 2 has a lot of the same code and GridRunner 1. It's just that GridRunner 2 has more levels and different things on different levels, and I wanted to be able to find where all that stuff is, that when we optimize GridRunner 1, we could put some of the GridRunner 2 stuff in there. So I've got some breakpoints in. I know I've got one there, which I'll leave. So I'll run it in C64 debugger. So you got to remember, this game is a cartridge game, right? So there we go. No, where's my memory view? There we go. So this is a cartridge game, yeah? So there's no start for this, you just do reset. So there's the game code, the game code's there. And there you go, we're off. So I've got this on 50%, I think. Hang on. There we go, set it to 100. So as you can see, I've sorted out the header. I've sorted out where it was missing. I think it was missing there. Oh yeah, that's activated. Oh yeah. Seeing there's a few of yous online now, I'll give you some points so you can mess around with. There you go. Might take a while for it to come through, but it's there. Oh, it's queued. It's been queued. So when it gets to you, hopefully you'll be able to mess around. Right, so press space to get firing. So this has different... Right, so there's one breakpoint, because that's where I was trying to find. So this has different phases. So what it does, it has the phase where it draws the lines going down the screen. And I think GridRunner 1 does that. But then phase 2 is it takes those lines and thickens them up to become a full screen. And then it takes that full screen and then evolves into the grid behind it. So there's 4 stages. So here we go. Now it's a bit slow, remember, because I've got it on slow. So the sound won't sound right. But did you see it? It went solid and now it's going into the thing. So now we're into the second phase of the credits, where it says entry, it does the ship materialization and it says entering level 1. Now this is where I'm currently up to. Come on. There we go. And that's where I'm up to, where it puts the ship on the screen. So that is GridRunner 2 that I'm working on. And I'm up to, like I say, where the ship is just put onto the screen. I've just entered the game loop, which is in this column here. Anyway, just a teaser, but we'll do GridRunner 1. So if I remember correctly, we were at the game cycle. I think we'd done the entire thing, hadn't we? And just come to the game cycle. I can't remember what I put in here. Did I put an OSK in here? So we've made it there. So it is the game loop. So this is where we are. So we've identified the controls. It's now trying to figure out what all this stuff does. So all these routines are going to be doing stuff. So let's just play it. Just make sure we've still not broken it. Yeah, that's where we are. So put a breakpoint where we, that's it. Have I got joystick on? Can't remember. Oh, it's not that one, is it? It's this one. And I've got the joysticks the wrong way around. Hang on. Swap. There we go. Right. So this is the game loop, and each one of these does something. So I reckon we've got a routine that does the enemies as they go down the screen, yeah. And I think we've got one that controls the ship along the bottom and the ship along the side. And I think we'll probably have a routine that where they fire and it intersects and then it leaves a pod, as he called it, because I read those instructions, whoever gave them to me, thank you very much. And there's I bet there's other stuff. So the best thing to do is just take it one routine at a time and try and figure out what that is. So we're going to be here for a bit. I might go and up to Shallan stream, and then we'll go and raid Shallan when he's up and running. So I'll do that, and hopefully we'll have another function on the board by then. The other half's playing Minecraft in there, so we'll be fine. This is a lot better. Right then, let's go and find this function. See what it looks like. So, what are you doing? Well, this ain't going to do much, is it? So that's going there. So we need to figure out what OF is. Now, have I got anything written down on this? Oh, here we go. So I don't know what OF is, so we'll write down OF is as another important 0 page. I mean, GridRunner 2, he's got this matrix table, and he loads, dependent on the level, he loads these numbers in. So I assume that those are level initializations and game settings, but I haven't figured them out yet. I haven't figured out what each of them are. So we'll have to. I've written down OF so we can figure out what that's doing, because it's decreasing it, and I don't remember where we were setting it, to be honest. But we'll figure it out. But that's going to here. So I think what's happening is it's decreasing a counter, and if it's not 0, it's coming straight back out and moving on. So we need to find out what this is all about. Now I'm just wondering, because of the fact it's got joystick input there, that it's another game control, but we've already looked at game control. Oh well, we'll have a look at it. Oh, right. So it's resetting it back to 18. Okay. Let's move this over, because you guys probably can't see that because of the chat window. Let's move that over there. We'll create another window because I want to see where it's going. In fact, we'll bring that down because we don't need to know the files. So we're looking for that. So let's see what that's doing. So that's doing the same thing. So it's loading 13 and then saying branch if not equal. So that's waiting to be. So 13 is another variable. We've got to figure out what it is. So $13. So if it's 0, it returns back out. If it's not 0, it decrements it, then loads it. Oh, this looks like, oh, right, okay. I wonder if this is the fire. I wonder if that's the fire. Let's put a breakpoint there and find out. Right, Shift F6. Right, hopefully I've only got the one breakpoint in. Right, so that's where we're up to. So if I press F11, so we're in the game loop now, and I can see that because there's a load of no-ops. So let's see. So this should be left and right. So is it fire? Yes. Right, we're in the fire routine. Right, we're in the fire routine. So this is the fire sound effect. So if you remember how the let me load it in Vice without the breakpoints, so I could try and explain. Let's load the snapshot in. Right. So if you remember, listen to the sound of the fire. All right. So here we go. Ready? So did you hear that? It's a high sound and then it goes low as it goes up the screen. And I think that's what this is doing. So they must, so they're setting it here, right? So they're setting the OF here, but where are they setting 13? Because it looks like 13 is the frequency. We'll find out where they're setting 13. Oh, it's here, look. Right, so this is the fire. This must be the fire routine. Right, so let's do that. So 18 OF. So 8, I reckon 18 is the maximum it should go up the grid. I think the grid's only 18 tall. So that's what, 16 and 8 is 24. Yes, the size of the screen, isn't it? So let's do this. So let's label it. So this is the fire control. So this is the fire control. So this must be a counter for when the bullet's going up the screen, because I think you can't hit it twice. Let me try it again. I think you can't hit the fire button twice while you've got a bullet on the screen. No, I'm spamming the keyboard, and we're only getting a bullet when it's there. Yeah. So instead of me pause, we'll leave that over there somewhere, and I'll come back to that. So it looks like they're auto-generated from Infiltrator. So Infiltrator creates a label like that. So basically it's label, and then what type of label. So it's saying this is a branch, yeah, of some sort, and the current address and where we're going to. Right? So if there are down here, there's a JSR look. So that's a go sub label. These were auto-generated by Infiltrator, right? And so it's got no source code to work against. So all it does is it knows where I am now and where we're going to go to. So it creates a label based around that. Thank you. And that's why I'm renaming the labels. Once we figure out what it is, that's what I'm doing. So I think this here is basically to stop us spamming the fire button. So unless OF, so OF I think is the bullet life. I think OF is the bullet life, and I've made a note of that. So this is basically, it's saying if it's equal to 0, we should be able to fire another bullet. So that's what we'll call this. Call it fire. In fact, we'll make it a permanent one. Call it fire bullet. So we'll rem that out, which should make that one error, which it does. And we'll do that. So this is basically saying, is the bullet still active? If it's equal to 0, then we can fire another bullet. If it's any other number than 0, it just returns straight back out. So you can't fire, it won't let you fire. So this is going here. So this must be a counter for using with the frequency. So it's then saying if it's not 0, go through the sound routine. Right. Okay, so this is the bullet effect. Sound effect. So we will force it to go through there. Can you see that? Oh, you can just see it. So this is this is the bullet sound routine. It's got to be. Because if you cut, right, oh, that's this in there. So it's coming in. If it's 0, it just jumps straight back out. So this is the bullet. Let's call this action. Do that. Action bullet sound effect. And we'll call this bullet sound effect. Put that in there. Right, so it's the bullet sound effect. If it's 0, it just jumps straight back out. If it's not 0, then it's going to decrement it by 1, and it's going to load it in. Why are we adding 0? Why are we adding 0? Yeah, good point. Good point. There we go. Let's go back. Dropped it down, I shouldn't have. Right. Move that over a bit more. Move that over a bit more. Right. Why on earth are we adding 0? Why are we adding 0? Don't know. So this is setting the frequency high. It's setting up, it's clearing out. From what though? The decrement? I don't think, does dec do a carry? Oh, it must do. No, I don't think dec does a carry. Let's have a look. Instruction set. Deck. No, it doesn't affect the carry. Am I messing about or you're messing about? By the way, guys, you can sub now. You can give me bits, apparently. You're not the first, though. Mr. AndyMagicKnight nicked the first spot. As he called it, he popped my cherry. What are you laughing at? Just cashing channel points. Oh, are they on? Oh, cool. Right, so this is excellent. Have the points come through? Yeah, the points have come through. Right, so it looks, so this is a sound effect. So it's setting the registry, it's clearing it, then setting it to, looks like, is that noise? Then it's loading 13 again, and then storing it in voice 2 and doing the same with voice 2. So that's definitely a bullet sound effect. So now it's loading 11 and comparing it with 55. Now what's 11? Have we got 11? So that's another one I've not come across yet. So it's doing branch if not equal to 55. So what is it jumping? So loading the joystick in, and we're testing it against, that's fire, isn't it? Yeah, that's fire. In fact, let's put some constants in here. Have I got the constants in there for joystick and all that? No. Let's put some constants in here. Right. So joystick fire is 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 4. Constant joystick right. Yeah, he yaws it, doesn't he? He yaws it. I was just remembering then to see if he did it. So left, we'll put these in. And yes, I know I've done it wrong now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I know I've done it wrong. I saw it as I was looking up. Right, so the next one is down. And the last one is up. Right, so we know that that is fire. So we know that's fire. And just to remind us, it was that. So it's saying if the joystick is firing, it's going here. Why would it do that? Maybe this is not the fire routine, but it's got to be because it broke. Branch if equal. Oh, he may not be right. He may not be knotting it. He may not be knotting it. He might, he's probably relying, yeah, he's probably, so you got to remember, right, when the joysticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, when the joysticks are idle, so that's what you get. So if you're ANDing it with that, you will get that. So it would be, that would be equal, wouldn't it? No, I fell into this trap on the string, didn't I? Because it doesn't set the 0 flag when you AND it. So that's basically saying that, isn't it? That's equal. And this would be not equal. So he's saying if the if the joystick's got the fire button bullet gone, then return. So there's got to be something this has got to be something. Where's that going? E508. No. Yeah, it's going forward, isn't it? It's coming here. So he's loading the screen, getting the character from the screen, comparing it with 12. Oh, I know what I've got to do here. I know what I've got to do here. Oh, I've done it. Hey! Right, character 12 would be 18. So he's testing it against that. If it's equal, he moves forward. I think that's when he starts hitting pods. Oh no, he's comparing it with location 12. Oh, what would location 12 be? Ooh, hang on, 10 and 11. I wonder if 10 and 11, because it's storing it in the screen row and screen column. I wonder if that's the bullet column and the bullet row. Ah, that would sort of make sense, wouldn't it? So he's loading 11, which would be the bullet row. Okay. So there's no bullet. Is there a bullet? Because there's no bullet going up the screen. Branch if not equal. So there's a bullet active. So there's a bullet active. Load 10 and 11, which is the bullet location on the screen. Get the character, store it, compare it with what's in 12. Right. So 12 is 08. And 13 is 40. Oh, this is where we start getting into the where we have to start understanding what the characters are. Right, so we know what 10 and 11 is. That's the bullet row and column. So let's assume that we are 255. That means there's no bullet on the screen. Load the joystick input and it with 10, which is the fire. Branch if equal to here. To go back out. But if it's not equal, load the ship row into 10. Yeah, the ship column into 11. Decrease it column. Decrease column by decrease. Decrease the column. I thought you would have decreased the row. Let's find where that is. Was it get character from screen location? Let's go to there. Go to the address because that's where it is. Right, screen row is X. That's right. Screen column is Y. So screen column's that way. So why is it decreasing the column? Decrement 11, which we've just worked out as... Oh, hang on. What am I doing? No. Load row into 10. Yeah, but that's the row, not the column, yeah? So he's load the ship column into 11 and then decrease 11. So that would be moving it to the side by 1, not decreasing the row. Hang on, I wonder if I've got the ship column and row mixed up. I bet you I've got the ship column and row mixed up. Where's the original? Where's the original file? Right, so we're looking at 8522, somewhere around there. Here we go. So load OB, which I've got as the column. I've got my names wrong way around. OC. Right, okay. Easily rectified, easily rectified. Replace. So ship row and make that ship row wrong. We've only got the one. Nah, it's got to be more than that. Couldn't say. Oh, is it because the screen's too small? Aha! Replace all 8. Right, let's go back. Was it 8522, wasn't it? Let's go back. 8522. That's roughly where 8522. That's roughly where we were. Yeah. and then we make ship column into ship row. Yeah, 8 of those, replace them all. And then we take ship row wrong, make it ship column. Right. Now, right, so ship row constants. Where are my constants file? Ship row is C and ship column is B. So we'll add these other two in. Can't spell column. At least I'm consistent. Right. Thank you, bad boy. So bullet column, what have I got that down as? 10. And bullet row is 11. So we could, if we wanted to, I don't know how many instances of 10 and 11 there are. Let's have a look. $23. Because I bet 10 is not is being used for other things as well. But I'll do it. I'll do it. I've done it with the other ones. So space 10 is bullet column. In fact, where's me constants file? Right, let's find them. So we're going to replace that one, not that one, but that one, not that one, no, 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 no. Oh, so most of them are just that. Okay. That's a good sign. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's a good sign. He's only using it for the bullets. Good. Right, so 11 is bullet row. Right, so replace that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. 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 No. Right, that should be it. Good, good, good. Right, let's get back to 8522 because that's where we were. Here we go. So we're taking the ship position and putting it in the bullet position, and that makes sense now. Storing it ship position into the bullet row, decrementing the bullet row. Oh, I haven't got live share going. Hang on, let me just get that going. I'll put it in here if you want to join. There you go. Sorry, I've completely forgot all about it. Right, so we are now, we're starting the bullet off and placing it just the row above the ship. So 8 into 12 and 14 to 13. So this is where we got to figure out what 12 and 13 are. So right, so this is so here, load bullet row. So the bullet row is active because it's not FF. So this is, come here, so this is yeah, so this is what's under the bullet. So the bullet's in flight, so it's not equal to FF, so it's coming down to here and it's going, right, load the bullet column and the row and store them in the screen column and row, and then get the character from that location. So if it's character 8, what's character 8? Oh, that's a bullet coming down, isn't it? That's a bullet coming down. So if it's character 8, which is in 12, compare it with that. If it's equal to it, then we move to here. Oh, and it blanks it out. Okay. It blanks it out. So it increases 12. So that means then it goes to character 9. Okay, this is strange. Okay, so where this is bullet detected, isn't it? Something found. That's here. Right, okay. Something was underneath. So that is that one. So the other one is there. Right, so it's testing for a character there that's in 12, currently at 8, or he's testing for the blank, the 0 character, which is actually the grid. When you look at the character set, character 0 is the grid look. Yeah, that bit, that cross. Yeah, So that's the grid. So the grid is effectively the space. I don't know why he didn't use the space, but that's the grid. So he's using 0 as the grid. So he's saying get the so we haven't put the bullet on the screen yet. We've just worked out the new point. So we're loading the bullet column, put it into the screen, loading the row, put it into the screen. Then we're getting the character. Yeah. Then we're testing it for what's in 12. Currently, it was set to 8. If it is, then it comes to here, says there's something underneath it, loads the color, character color, which is brown. Looks brown. That looks brown, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks it. Stores it in there, and then it's saying I'm going to now replace whatever was there with my 0 character, the grid character. So it's effectively blanking it out, and then stores it on the screen. So the bullet has now just obliterated what was there. Yeah, it looks brown, yeah. So the bullet's obliterated what's there and reset it back to the grid. So we're now increasing D, increasing 12. So it now becomes a upright bullet. So first it was a bullet pointing down, and now it's a bullet pointing up. So we're loading it, checking it if it's A, which is that, which is not a bullet. Okay. So if it's not equal to, where's it going? It's coming here. But if it is equal to A, yeah, it's my age, it's my old age. So if it's equal to A, so what is A? That is an upside down. Oh no, it's a bomb. Right, so there's character A. And that's it there. So it's a bomb. Okay. So we are now testing for a bomb. And if it's equal to a bomb, then it decreases the bullet roll. So it's moving it up. One more. Oh, do bullets go through bombs? Ah, does bullets go through bombs? So if it's not equal to a bomb, then it's coming down here. But if it is equal to a bomb, then it's decreasing the bullet roll. So it's going up. I bet bullets go through bombs. Then it's comparing it with the top of the grid. If it's not equal to so that means it's gone through the bomb, or gone through a bomb. Right, okay. I think I'm understanding this now. Right, so we are from there, we are coming to here. So this is this is normal bullet travel. So basically, if it's not a bullet, right? If it's not a bullet, it does the normal bullet travel. But if it is if it's not a bomb, then the bullet carries on as normal. If it is a bomb, it's literally going to go straight through the bomb. Then it tests for the top of the screen. If it's not the top of the screen, it resets the character test, the bullet. It resets the bullet. Oh, come right. Okay, I've got to see what this is doing. Right, where is it? Where is it? Emulation speed. Here we go. Let's get it down there. Right, let's unpause it. Let's see what this bullet's doing. I have unpaused it, haven't I? Unpause. Here we go. Right, I'm going to fire. Here we go. Oh, it's changing. Right, this is about to fire, this is. This one here, this is about to drop a bomb, I think. Here we go, fire. And it goes straight through it. Right, okay. Right. So it's definitely, it goes through the bombs. So the bombs don't affect it. But it looks like it alternates the bullet character. It looks like it's alternating. That's what this is doing. So we're alternating the bullet. So this is normal travel. If it's a bomb, check for the top of the screen. Reset bullet. This is reset bullet, really. This is reset bullet. Get rid of that. So if it's the top of the, if it's not equal to the top of the screen, it's resetting the bullet and then carrying on with the travel. So it looks like it's alternating. If it is hit the top of the screen, then it sets that the bullet is off the screen and then jumps out. So this, where it jumps out, I'm still not sure about this. I'm still not sure about that. We'll have to put a breakpoint there and see what's going on. And we'll do that in a bit. So let's understand what's going on here. What's that? 7. See what that routine is. 87 CB. 87 CB. Here we go. Oh, okay. So we're loading 7. Comparing the accumulator with that. 0871F. Wow, what data's there? Here. Oh, it's the pod characters. Let's go back then. Where are we going? 87CB. Here. So this is the pod characters. So right. So we've got the character. We've tested with that it's not its own bullet. We've tested that it's not the screen. So it's none of those two. So he's now saying, right. So this is checked for pod. That's here, isn't it? This one. So this is check for pods. Yeah. Check for pods. So we'll get rid of that one because that should be this one. Uh, 8565. That's just further on down here. Here. Right, so we've got those two. Right. Oops. Up. Stop it. So we're checking for pods, and this one is test for next pod. So this is the looper. So which one is breaking because of that one? That's that one. Minus. So compare it with the pod character. If it is equal to a pod character, so right, so here pod character detected. Then it's going to do something. So that's the same. So we'll just run that out and do it again. Hey Andy. So we've detected the pod. We're decreasing and we're testing for the next one. If it doesn't find anything, that's going to 8A. Whoa, where's that going off to? That's weird. He's got a jump here and he's got an RTS. But that RTS doesn't get jumped to. Right, we'll see where that's going in a minute. Right, so we are here. So DEX and pod detected. So he DXs it. Is it equal to 0?
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
It worked. My follow alert worked. Oh. Oh, it's put me off now. Right. Right, okay. Right, where? Oh yeah, right. So if x is 0, that means yeah, it's the first time I've heard that. I was laughing my socks off when I was recording it. Right, got to understand this. He's found the character and then DEXs it. I know what it is. I know what it is. Right, let's speed this back up so we can get back into the thing, and I'll show you. I know what it is. Right, just pause it and we'll reduce it down again and then unpause it. It's this. So he's found the character and then you fire. The character changes, fire again. Character changes. And then it goes, right? Whoa, that's a lot of noise. Right, so I think what's happening is loading what the pod character is. See, let's go back to where the pod character numbers are. Right, so we're talking OD, OE, OF. So that's what 12 14, 15, 16, no, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, so where's the character set? There's the character set. So 13 is this one. 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. So what's happening is we're finding this. So he's working backwards. Yeah. Because he's already set the. Here we are. So he's already set it to 7. Yeah. So that's here. So he's testing this one. It's not that one. Then he's testing this one. That's the one. Yeah. So this is the one. And then when he comes down here, he's DEXing again to say, right, this is the one. Because what he's going to do, he's going to load it in and then put it straight back on the screen. So when the bullet hits the pod, it changes the state of the pod. So what he's doing here, he's saying if the pod is this, yeah, it's 13, DEX, that will be 0 in X terms. And he's just bypassing the whole thing. Right. Okay. So this is there. Because yeah, look, he's loading the grid character back in. So this is pod destroyed. Coming from there. So that's the pod is destroyed. So he's then loading the grid character into the screen character, the orange or brown, you know, back in the colour. He's killing the bullet, and then he sets the he puts the grid back on the screen. So that's that. So if it's not the end of the bullet, he loads the pod character, the new pod character, and stores it on the screen with the colour, and then kills the bullet as well, and then jumps to 8801, which is here. Oh, he's pulling. Oh, he's pulling the JSR. Okay. So this is right. This is going to be place new pod. No, place new pod. We know what's on the screen. Do I make it a temporary one? Yeah. So what he's doing now, he's pulling this JSR. Or is he? Did we call a JSR to get in here? It's this, in it. Check for pods. So he's pulling that the return address for that, and so he's pulling that return address, which then brings us back here, back into fire control. Okay, and then he's putting the new pod on the screen. So, what's he doing here? 8A here. This, I think this is a delay routine, which is just above us, isn't it? Yes, 7.0 here. So he's increasing 04FF. O4FF. 040F. That's 15, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's there. So that's there. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, including 0. Right, this is the scoreboard. This is the scoreboard. So he's loading Y with A. So what we're doing with Y? Nothing. Oh, hang on. Where's that going? Right. Got. Oh, really? Right. Right. So it looks like. So it looks like he's adding 10 to the single units, or maybe the 10s there. So it looks like he's adding 10 to that, But instead of just adding 10, he's actually running through doing an increment. So we'll start this up. We'll set the speed so I can try and hit something. So I know sound won't work, I know, good. Right, so we're going to try and hit that thing coming back. Here we go. What's the scoreboard? 8. So that must have been just for 1 on 8. So we're talking pods here. So let's hit that. Yeah, did you see it went to 8? It went to 850. Right, there's a new pod. So if we fire, nothing will go up until it's destroyed. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so it's gone to 6. Oh, and I missed it. Right. Wrong button. Pause. So this is the scoreboard. So basically, he's coming in here. So X is the digit he wants to mess around with. So he's storing A away. So he must have got A for a reason. And then he's incrementing 040F, which is there, comma X, which to start with is 6. Yeah? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's incrementing and then he's loading it. If it's equal to 3A, it's not. If it's equal to 3A, then he's putting a 0 back in and then D in X in it. So when it runs through again, right. But he's bringing back A again, transfers it into X. Oh, I see. X, he's transferring X into A. So he's bringing X back. Where's that going? Oh, that's going back there. So it increased. Right, so this is the scoreboard. It's a long-winded way of doing a scoreboard. Right, so we now know what this is. So the jump in is up. This is update scoreboard. Update score. Right, I'll put a couple of comments in here so we know what we're talking about. Right, X is start digit to increase. So it's either 1s, 10s, 100s, yeah? And Y is how many times, e.g. 10. So he's looping through 10 times. So he's increasing the scoreboard at that point. So if he wants to add 10 points, I don't understand why, if he wants to add 10 points, why don't he just add 1 to the 10 instead of looping through 10 times? Right. So now we know what it's doing. So this is update scoreboard. So, oh, there's 4 places where we're going here. So, I've got a red area. Oh, I forgot to put the add on, didn't I? That's it. So, this is update scoreboard. So, we're going to cause a bit of a ruckus here. So, I'm going to yeah. let's do them all while we're here. So update scoreboard. So we are at 8870. Remember that, folks. So we've got one here. One here. Oh, it missed one. And there's one more somewhere there. So they're the 4 places where we jump to it. 8870.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
I will change the graphic. I've just got to figure out what I'm doing. Right. So this is going to be update. Right, so this is update score or digit. And that is from there. Minus. So this one is if it's 10. Right, okay. So that's saying it's successfully updated the digit. So it doesn't need to do anything. So that's that. So it goes back to here. So what's this one? Where's that coming from? Right, so that's coming from 883F, so that's going up. Or is it? Yeah, it's going up. 883F. 8870. Ooh. That's in the middle of this data. Right, let's have a look. Right, we're looking for 207188. That's in the middle of that data. Because if that's 8818 and we are coming, oh no, we're coming from going the wrong way. 8882. 8882. No, that's 883F, yeah. That's going up. That's in the middle of that data. Right. Let's rim it out, see if there's a red spot. And there isn't. Right then. False label. There's no red anywhere. Can't see a red anywhere. Right, okay, so that's got nothing to do with this. So this is update score, which is here. So this is where we're coming from. So this is add pod score. So let's rem that out and find out where we come from, which is there. So we're adding the pod score. Right, let's go back to where we came from. Oh, I forgot where we come from. Fire control, that was it, wasn't it? Next one. There we go. This is where it is. Check for pods, that's where it was, wasn't it? So we're adding the pod score, and then 03 OF in 22 and 23, whatever that is. Don't know. Where's that coming?
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you for the subscription. I didn't think I'd hear that one today. Right. Where's that coming from? Okay, it's coming from there. I don't know why it jumps back. Does it? Is it quicker to jump back than jump forward? But that's a different routine. So we'll call that add pod score exit. Whoops. Right, so that has done the check pod. So we've gone from check, right, so find check pod. Oh, check for pods. So we've gone from here, we've checked the pods. We've destroyed the pod if it's dead, we've destroyed the bullet, and if the pod is being destroyed, that's here, then we add the pod score and then we pull back so it doesn't come back to here, it comes back to here. You're more than welcome, mate. More than welcome. So so we're now back here at the fire control, fire bullet. So we've just done the check for pods. So something was underneath. We've done that. We've done that. Oh, Right, where's that coming from? Oh, that's coming from there. So we're getting the character from the location. Right, so this is grid character found. And I know it's the grid character because plus. Oh, why is it doing that? The reason I know he's doing that because he's getting the character from the screen, and then he's immediately checking for 0. So that means the character that he's got, if it's a 0, that means it's the screen character. So if he's found the screen character, sorry, the grid character, then he's coming here. So he's loading 12. So whatever's right. So whatever the bullet character is, right. That's going to be interesting. How many 12s is he using? $26. That's a lot of 12s. Well, that ain't one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, where's my constants file? Right, so it's definitely the bullet character 12. So we will do a quick search and replace. What? Are they bits? Why is it not done the noise? Why is it not done the noise? Oh. Thank you, Hacksaw. Thank you very much for the bits. I don't know why it's not done the noise. But thank you anyway. Right, so we definitely know 12 is the bullet character. So let's get that done. Let's get that character, that location done. Bullet character, go down. So that is 1, 2. What? Oh, thank you, Andy. I have no idea. I bet I don't know if I've probably screwed something up. I'll have a look. I'll have a look when I finish the stream when I'm watching Shallan's. Right, so these are definitely bullet characters. That isn't. Right, that's done that. Right, so we know 12 is the bullet character. Right, that's another one we can knock off the old list. Right, so let's go back to fire control. So we are down here now. So the bullet, the thing that was found, we are loading the whatever the bullet character is. So it was 8, 9 or 10. Storing it in the character, then it's white. Yes, that's right. The bullet is white. Store it in the colour, and then we're jumping away to put the bullet on the screen. Right. I just don't know what this is all about. This is baffling me. So we're loading the joystick input, which is in, ending it with fire, and if it's equal, it jumps away. Equal to 0. Oh, what am I? Hang on. Joystick. Can you see that end one, by the way? No, you can't. Joystick. Game controls. Let's try that. Oh, is he? He's doing the knot. Ah. Okay. Right, so he's testing for that. So if it is equal, that means it's not. So then we are jumping here, which is fire button not pressed. Ugh. All that time, and I did it on the last stream, didn't I? Did exactly the same thing. Right, so that should be it. So that's the fire control. So we've now figured out the bullet processing. We still don't know what this 13 is, but I'm sure it will come to light. So this is the initial state of the bullet. Right, so we have to figure that out at some point. So we've got a control that will stop us firing multiple bullets, and we also have a control when it's hit a pod and when it's gone off the screen. Right. Okay. So that's the fire control done. Oh, we're doing well here. Doing well. I didn't think we'd... what time is it? Oh, we've got stacks of time. Do we know when Shallan's streaming? Be about 9:30, isn't it? Or is he being a later one again? Oh, indefinitely 12 minutes. Okay. Well, we can start on this one. Right. Let's find the start of this. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll carry on going until he starts, and then we'll raid him. I'll go and raid him, and then we'll get transferred over to him. I fancy winning some books tonight. I'm supposed to be on holiday, but I'm not, which really knocked me off. Got to work. Holiday was cancelled. We'll see. We'll see. I've got plenty of channel points. I've saved them all up. Right. So now let's start figuring out what this is. Oh dear. We're all after him. Oh dear. Oh. Anyway, so we are at this point. So we don't know what this is doing. So this is where we're going to be figuring out. So OD means something. That's right. OD. Let's write that one down. And if it's 1, we are jumping to there. But if it's not, we're jumping straight out. Right. So oh. Right. The only reason I think it's this is because I've just spotted this. Right, that's character 20, which is a space, and there is only one area on this screen where the space is, and that's here and here. So I think this routine is looking after these two ships. So there must be a counter that makes them move. Yeah. So this could be the right. I'm just going to put that down. So that's a ship. Movement delay counter. I'm only guessing, but I'm just wondering if this routine is for those two ships that do that. Yeah, whatever. So if it's equal to 1, then it performs the next task. So we'll keep that in mind. I'm just going to put a statement, a rem there, just to remind me. So let's see. So 14 means something. Okay, better write that one down. So he's decrementing 14. If it's not equal to 0, he's okay. So he's going out. So he's loading 2. So he's initializing 14 with 2. Then he's initializing the column with 0. Okay. This is right. This is getting more interesting. I wish that thing wouldn't stop popping up. Because if he's initializing the screen column Where's Vice? He's initializing the screen column to be 0, so I reckon this part is this ship here. This is screen column 0. Right, so I think, right, so $15 is vertical ship row. I think we will see if that's right. So storing, and then he's loading what we think is the vertical ship row, storing it in screen row, loading the character space, storing that in the character, and then setting that location. Then he's increasing the vertical ship row, loading it in, testing it if it's off the grid. If it's not, he's carrying on, but then sets it to 3, so resets. So and then he's loading 15, he's loading the color, screen color, which is 1, he's loading the character color, which is 1. Right, let's load the grid, so character, yeah, look, it's there, it's the vertical ship. Right, where's my constants file? So we've got label vertical ship row is the placement $15. Right, so let's do search and replace space $15 space that. How many is there? 15. Right, okay, so we'll replace that, not that, not that, not that, or that, or that, or them two, or that, or that, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, nope, 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 nope. That's it. Right, I forgot where we were. Oh, we're there. So that's 859B, 859B. Right, so this is the this is the matrix matrix edge ships. No, we're not calling it matrix. Grid edge ships. Control. Now I'm assuming that we're doing both of them, and if we're not, then I'll rename it. So this is going there, so this is to work out new vertical ship position. Oh, come on, stop it. Right, so that's working out the new vertical ship position, because that's the only one we've seen so far. So this is saying, right, so this one is not off the grid. So this is testing that it's gone off the grid. So if it's not equal, that means it's still on the grid. So this is resetting it. Let's get rid of that. So we're putting the ship onto the screen. Then we're loading. Ah, right. So here's the horizontal one. So 16 is the horizontal position. Right. Constants. Right, so this is definitely ship control. Space $16. Space that. Right, so we need to replace that, not that, or that, or that, or that, or that. But yes to that, not to that. I think that's got them all. Yeah. So we need to go back to there. Right. Oh, good spot. Good spot. Thank you. Does it? Well, I never. Well, every day's a school day. I'll have to remember that now. Thank you. Still learning stuff. Brilliant. Right, so that's working out the vertical. So we are now, I'm just going to put this in because I want consistency. So now we are working out the new horizontal. Horizontal ship position. I know it won't mean anything because we're not jumping there. Yeah. Thank you. So that's the only reason I put that, is just for consistency, so we know that this is all vertical and this is all horizontal. So we're loading 16 into the row. So where's Vice? How are we doing for time? So that's this row here. Then we're loading the column and then the space, and then we're... Ooh. Have I missed one? Really? That's a new routine. Okay. That's a new one. He's a right tinkerer, he is. Confusing. Trying to stop us programmers decipher his brain. Yeah, that will be real fancy. Right, so he's... Oh, right, so he... What? Why did he create a routine? This is what I don't... Right, this is what I don't understand about this man, right? He clearly does LDA20, store it, and does the placement of the character. And then here, he does LDA20, and then creates a routine to do it. What? 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 Okay. he must have coded this through a very serious fog. Oh dear. Right, okay. So we're testing, has he gone off the grid? So this has gone off the grid again. So not off the grid vertically. So we'll change that and put that there. So this one is not off the grid horizontally. Put that there. So we're testing, then it's loading the column, storing it, loaded. Oh, what? What is he doing now? What? What on earth is he doing now? Right, so he's storing it, decrementing 17. I haven't even got 17 written down. Okay. This is the sound effect. Right, okay. Has Shallan started yet? Has he actually started yet? He's going live, but he's not started yet, yeah? I'm wondering if this... Can you see that, by the way? Yeah, you can just. I'm wondering if this is... Do you know where the fire and the bottom one lasers up and then the one at the side shoots across? I'm just wondering if that's the start of this because it's got sound effects in it. Now, those ships, when they're moving, don't make a sound unless they're firing. And I'm just wondering if this is the start of that part of the sequence. Yes. He's live now, is he? Alright guys, well I've marked where we've got up to, which is this routine here, yeah? So I've marked on it. So that's where we're going to set off on the next stream. We've got quite a bit done. I'm pretty pleased at this. I'm pretty pleased at the rate we're getting it done. I will upload those Python scripts to my GitHub site this evening while I'm watching Shallan, and so that, and I'll announce it on my Discord in my Git channel. And well, thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been informative and enjoyable, and let's see if I can do this raid properly this time instead of raiding him twice like I did last time. And I will see you next time I stream. Take care, guys. Right, here we go. Raid time. Bring it on. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.